Hi, friends. I wanted to take a moment to talk you through the reading response assignment. So first, I want to talk about the assignment, and I'll show you a few examples of the kinds of things I'm looking for, and then I'll take you to Blackboard and show you how to post them. So for this first assignment, you're doing a response to chapters 1 through 5 from the Milner book, and chapter 2 from Zagora's Co. And remember, I'm looking for one key takeaway from each chapter. You can have a little bit more than that, but I don't want you to put tons and tons of time. This is a 25-point assignment, so it's significant, but don't spend hours on it. So first, let's just take a look at some different kinds of responses. You're going to use a Web 2.0 tool, and the purpose of that is so that you can share your project with someone else. So this is a Jamboard, and a Jamboard is a free tool that you can use from Google, and I'll show you how to get there in a little bit. So this is actually response to assignment number 2. And you see at the top, you can make different slides, kind of like a slideshow. He made several. Theirs was a little bit different assignment, I think, in terms of the chapters required. So that's what a Jamboard might look like. This is called Canva. Canva is like a poster tool. And so this student is a visual art teacher. So this is the one that she made in response to the second reading assignment. Here is the Padlet that I showed you last night. So Padlet is a very simple tool to use, and you can do all your chapters like on one Padlet. And Padlet actually allows you to scroll, so you could put more than that. There's also something called VoiceThread, and mine's acting a little funny. This shouldn't be purple. It's like it's selected. But I made a VoiceThread for a class, and what I did was you upload your PowerPoint, and then each slide you could talk for a little bit. So you could just give a 30-second blurb as you talk through your presentation. So that's what I did with this VoiceThread, was kind of walked my colleagues through this activity based on a framework from the class I took. So those are 4 pretty user-friendly options, and they're all free to use that you can use to create your response. So now let's look at what to do once you have it. So let's say I wanted to post the link to this VoiceThread. So first I would copy the link to it, and make sure you go to the share settings and make sure that they are shareable. Now this one, I think she just took a PDF of it, and that's something else you can do. Just download the PDF and add that to your thing. Okay, so to share it, you're going to go to assignments, and then you're going to the reading response to assigned readings, because that's what this assignment is. What we're doing here is we're going to do a discussion board, because once you post your response, you need to respond to 2 other people's, but you can't do that until you post yours. So click on the Dropbox reading response here, which takes you to the discussion board. Go to create thread. For the subject, you can just say your name and the title of the assignment. And then in here, you just need to post the link to your assignment. And if it shows up as a link like this, then you're good to go. Then just hit submit. And now you've created, actually I had another one in here too, your VoiceThread. And then what you can do is look at other people's posts, hit reply, look at theirs, and then write a comment about their post. So what I'm looking for in the comments is something a little more substantial than, hey, nice job. So let's take a look at the rubric here. This is posted in that folder with the reading responses. So what we're looking for is that your response itself addresses all the articles. So in this case, I mean, all the chapters are articles. In this case, there are 6 chapters total, the 5 from Milner and the 1 from Zagora's Co. And make it, connect it to your teaching or your personal experience, whatever takeaway you get from each chapter. Make sure you include how it connects to your particular discipline, that you employed a Web 2.0 tool that's accessible, engaging, and informational. In other words, something that we can all look at. Content is clear and easy to read, and that there are thoughtful replies to at least 2 other responses that comment on both their format and their content. So you could talk about how their comment pushes your thinking, or how their post provided you an option for doing one yourself using that particular tool. You can make connections to personal and professional experience. So this is what I'm looking for the reading responses. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Oh, one more thing. I just wanted to show you a Jamboard I made. Let me get back to that. Just with some ideas here. So let's see, how to create a Jamboard. So you can take a screenshot of this if you want, or just freeze the screen. So basically, to create a Jamboard, you go to your Google Drive, you click on New, which is here, and scroll down to where it says More, and then scroll down to Google Jamboard. This is in a shared folder, so I'm just going to do Create and Share. And what comes up is this blank board. Then what it says is you can create stuff. You can use the toolbar on the left, that's over here, to select a sticky note. And once you get your sticky note up, you can pick the color you like, type what text you want, hit save, and then drag it where you want it on the Jamboard. You can add an image. Let's say we want to include lions for some reason. So double click it or hit insert, and now you've got lions on your Jamboard. If you want arrows like this arrow, you can include this and then a text box here. So this arrow is different than the text box. I just made a text box to go in here. And just so you know, when you create a text box, you have a choice of doing it with these different size fonts, these different colored fonts, and that will change. You can change the size by making it bigger or smaller. So I can drag this to be bigger or smaller. So that should get you started. Here are some other sites, Padlet.com, Canva is that poster. Here's the VoiceThread link. So check one of these out and have fun with it.